Trade recap, August 21st, part 2. I literally called this out. I said it on my Instagram story, so I had to do a little trade recap on it. We ended the day in profit for a almost 2 risk to reward. Had a very strong conviction in the move. We tried to catch it over here before, but we ended up putting in a new low before seeing a reversal. So I'm going to break this down because this is some sauce. Like, the technical side of this was very saucy. So what ended up happening was we took out this daily intermediate low. Okay. What is after that is a whole bunch of imbalance. We have very much no low resistance draws to the downside. So once we took this out and then we had this resweep claiming the lows here, this is very high resistant. I called it out in the trade recap that this previous day lows would not be achieved today, but that I expected us to run this low resistance liquidity leading up to that level. Okay. That's exactly what happened. What ended up happening for me and why I took another entry is I saw this, seeing this auction start to play out here on the 5-minute time frame. And then we got this 5-minute inversion. I was very strongly confident in ES wanting to put in a new swing high here because this high on the, let me go back. This high on ES is a equal high with this over here. Okay. And also I felt like we were switching the higher time frame to a bullish structure. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of money left on this table. This is probably going to run all the way to these 15 minutes of market open. But I caught it for like a 1.9-ish, something like that. So with the 5-minute inverse, we started to see us chopping around. I went break even at this first low resistance, the first high of the low resistance run here. We ended up taking out the 15-minute, tapping into the 5-minute, and then seeing prices push higher into our take profit. What can I say? Fair value gaps and liquidity, high resistance is real, low resistance is real. It's all you need to be profitable. So this is a very saucy video. This should tell you guys a lot about how the market moves, how it respects certain levels, and how it will shift structure, when it will shift structure, and how to capitalize on that. So I hope you guys learned something from this. This is definitely a very, you can learn a lot more from this than the other trade recap. They're both good videos, but make sure you watch the pre-market and the first trade recap before you watch this one. It kind of just like builds up to my actual execution on this trade. But yeah, that's it. Finally, I will catch you all Monday. God bless. See you later.